What I am relating to is the situation when one goes to a doctor and gets deadly diagnosis unexpectedly.
Okay. In other words, you have 6 months to live.
Yeah, this is a legend,
Right.
whatever, but
Right.
it's facing mortality.
Yes.
Unexpectedly. And then what you are teaching has component of universality, that no matter how advanced I am, the wisdom is the wisdom. So my passion and my path is to figure out how I can apply that very situation in doctor's office of facing mortality unexpected.
It depends. It depends if people are ready to hear the message. The message is very simple. Yes, the body is going to die. The body is dying. The body has 4 weeks to live. But what does it have to do with you? Okay, again, very few people are going to really understand what I'm saying. But that's the message, that's the message. So yeah, the body is dying, and here is the prognosis. This body has 4 more weeks to live. What does it have to do with you? Are you the body? And 99.9% of the people will say, yeah, of course I am the body, or will feel. They may not necessarily say that, but somatically, I am dying. But that is what I'm speaking about is a totally different thing. Yes, the body is dying, but I'm not dying. Now, anything else would be a Band-Aid. For example, in Christianity, or in some religions, they say, well, you're going to die, but you're going to be reborn in a different body. Or some people say you're going to die, you're going to see angels. These are Band-Aids. Now, I agree with you if that's what your opinion is, that this message that I'm just sharing right now is not going to resonate with your patient. Okay. So that is if you really want to speak truth. But what you can also speak is love. You can speak love. Love is that, okay, we're never apart. We're never apart. As love, we are never apart. As love, we are one. And yes, it's in a way very lovely to be together. And it's a fact that body minds are constantly dying. But our love never dies. Yeah, we can share love, and it's beautiful. I wouldn't be sharing wisdom to people who are facing death. I would be sharing love. And presence, sharing presence. Because presence there is something holy about presence. In presence, there is a certain peace, there is a communion. Just being present. I remember years ago, my mom was in the hospital, and she was sort of passing. She had like a blockage, and after a couple of operations, it was not, and I got the message, and so I traveled across the state, to come and visit her. And I went into her room, and she was in the intensive, care. And I recall it's very, very alive, for me. That's why I'm sharing it. I just sat in the room with her, and there was this presence, and I knew in that moment that she was healed. And I think the next day she was healed. It was, I'm not talking about any personal powers, anything like that. Don't, it's not about that. It was just, I knew she was healed, and she was healed. I'm not saying that this is a method or a technique for healing people. I'm just sharing an experience that is like, if we have fear within ourselves, then with the patient who's facing death, this fear becomes what we are sharing. It's important that for us, for you, as the doctor, the healer, to be free from fear, to be free from the me impression in the moment of being with your patient, because they can sense your fear, if they can sense, or they can sense your freedom, which is their freedom. So when we know that which we are does not die, then we're not caught up in the, oh my goodness, what's going to happen to me? That, in a way, that's what draws us to a teacher. Is not so much what they say, but it's more the absence. Which is the presence. Sort of a transparent presence.